Okay, I'm going to do a little fill-in for Craig McNeil. He's still asleep. How do I get it link? No, that's how. How do I get a link so people know I'm putting that? Nope. There, we got a link. Well, okay, so anybody who wants to come over can come over. I'm not trying to replace Craig. I'm just trying to help him out a little bit. So we'll go over some Mikey Smith while Craig's taking a little bit of a snooze. So I don't know if I should like Mikey Smith's videos or not, but it provides material.
This is kind of rushing, but we're just got some fantastic news. To speak out to the people. Some more confirmation.
No, I won't be on video because I'm not set. I need to shave and change of clothes and stuff before I go on. But
anyway, just keep blocking people because they keep telling me some weird shit on my comments. And we're live, right? We're live. Where's my video? Where's my...
this is from a couple months ago, I guess.
There we go. We'll wait for some people to come into the chat, get the show going. We've got Sam waiting in the background. My buddy who's the other, so we got like, whatever, we got some good information coming. Let's
Sam, other known as Flat Earth Reconnaissance in Israel.
Don't get into the news yet. Come in there, Sam. Yeah, we love it. It's all fantastic news today. How's everything today there, Sam? I know you're busy overnight and at night.
Yeah, kind of busy, yeah. Yeah, getting busy. So, how you doing?
Excuse me.
I found out why my legs are so bad because it's lactic acid. And I guess I'm dehydrated or something like that. I'm overdoing it. I don't think I'm overdoing it on my legs. It's either the height that I'm riding on my bike, but I think it's the dehydration because this happened when I was in Vegas, when I was with Vlad walking through the mountains and the hills. My legs were stinging as I was trying to go down the hill that we were on, and that morning I didn't drink any water because I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom 100 times because I urinate lots throughout the day, so that was my issue, so I'm probably just dehydrated.
Well, but you know, you're living in a place there where it's like, you know, like 60 below. What the hell are you doing there? I don't understand what the fuck people are doing there. It's not for human beings. It's not made for human beings. It's just made for like, I don't know, like things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how people manage to live there in such places. Yeah, where it's like, you know, like 10 degrees above zero. Right?
It's actually, sometimes it's hard to be in such climates, but people come here for different things. Some of it has to do with climate and stuff. So I may have a very short stream because it sounds like it's hard to tell what's going on. So I'm just going to stay here, but it's not that bad. We can take a quick look at what it looks like outside where I am. I'm nowhere near Mikey Smith. I'm a little bit more south and a lot more east, but that's what it looks like right now outside. Looks like a sunny day. Should clean the windows someday. But that's what it looks like outside. I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not. But, okay, we'll go back to Mikey.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's the end of the world, you know. It's like so cold. It's like people just think it's the apocalypse.
Yeah, we got Dr. Evils, we got Haydos, Milfar, Fan is there. Yeah, we got some good news today, boys and girls. We can say bye-bye to the globe.
Nope, still here.
For sure. But we've done that years ago, so. Yeah. So yeah, when we start talking about it, I guess if you want to talk about it, go right ahead.
No, go ahead. Introduce it.
Come compare our pictures together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I gotta get CapCut going on my laptop here for sure. That way I can like take your videos and my videos, and we'll do them frame by frame type of thing, you know, show our stuff, our frequencies, or our images. It's fantastic. Let's see what else is here. I'm just gonna get my few more minutes. wait for the trolls to come in. Yeah, what can we go with? I guess we could, cause, you know what? I don't even have them on my computer yet, so, maybe you should show them. I'll explain them too, because I know what I'm looking at, and of course you know what you're looking at now.
Well, the thing we can start, you know, from the beginning. You know, when you started showing your stars there, you know, like about a year ago, I think, you know, I heard about you, I don't know. And my first reaction was to say, well, maybe it's like some kind of, you know, malfunction of, you know, your phone or something, because you've never seen stuff like this, you know, like, what is that? So after like a short investigation was enough, I realized it couldn't, you know, come from a malfunction or any kind of aberration, because I checked, of course, you know, all the aberrations that are known in the...
Okay, not much of a reaction so far because they're not showing any pictures yet.
There's about 8 aberration, I think. There's chromatic aberration, there's all kinds of aberrations, anomalies. But your pictures do not fit in any of these categories of anomalies. Cannot be categorized as
there's something new, but
any kind. Aberration
I think we
is a distortion of light of something that's already there, but it doesn't create shape. And there is nothing on the internet that show any aberration that is close to, you know, the pictures that you took from the stars many times. So the thing is that I realized that your pictures were genuine, and I also realized the impact of such you know, pictures, because actually if it's real, let's put it that way, if it's true, it is not like, you know, Photoshop. So the thing is that it's gonna, you know, it should destabilize the world of astronomy, the astronomic circles.
Yeah.
Because,
most astronomy circles don't really care, but because they know they're not good.
They are showing us, like, you know, stars as big, you know, birds distance they are, like if they're close, if they're far away, it's the same, like big blurred, spot of light. And despite all their telescopes and extra large telescopes, they don't dare, trying to observe what's supposedly close, but they always look like farther and farther. So you have the same star, now it's 5 billion, light years away, and then you have the same star. Oh, now it's 10 billion years light years away.
Here's the thing: astronomers would never do anything like that. It's probably two different stars. They just look similar, but stars don't go from 5 billion to 10 billion light years away. They're just making things up as usual. I'm looking for some images of stars, so I'll let them talk for a second here.
So you gotta be a total moron, to believe all this. But the thing is that they are lying to us. We know that already, but now we have some hardware to prove it. So the thing is that when I was convinced that your work was important, so I took it upon myself to buy you a pair of binoculars much more powerful than the ones that you have.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I realized that at the time I wanted you to come in Israel here to meet and to talk and maybe shoot together, the stars. And what I thought is that maybe the best thing to do was to bring those binos.
Where's my picture?
And for me to try to, take some pictures of stars the way you did, so it could confirm that not only you, can do that, somebody else can do it in a different country, and that was the point. So I tried to do that from the beginning. But the thing is that I had a lot of.
What happened to my picture folder?
Yes.
I have a question. I'm just thinking about your picture there. What direction were you facing? You were in the southwest, right? Facing southwest. Do you know the direction?
I'll tell you exactly. I'm facing.
Am I looking at the wrong hard drive?
Facing not the
Oh, maybe I'm looking at the hard drive. Sorry.
Southeast. I am facing southeast. And well, pretty sure because Jordan, well, maybe more east than south, but Jordan is is the place that we see out of my house, and it's like east of Jerusalem.
Okay, I'm going to try to show some pictures of stars. Okay. This is what pictures of stars look like. I don't know if... I wish somebody was in there commenting. But this is what pictures of stars look like. Where did I put that window? There it goes. This is the Crab Nebula, otherwise known as M1. It's a supernova remnant. Or not a supernova remnant. There's a pulsar in the middle of it. And you see these white dots all over the place? These are stars. This is what stars look like, not what Mikey Smith and this is a open cluster M31. This is on the Rhine Nebula. You see more little dots. These are what stars look like in a telescope. And this is the galaxy M51. And this is globular cluster M105. And a globular cluster M15. And M71, another cluster of stars, and a galaxy NGC 891. And NGC 6928. And another galaxy, NGC 7331. And you see all these white objects. They're stars. That's what stars look like in a telescope, not what they're going to show. I've seen their pictures before. I think everybody's probably seen their pictures before.
So what I'm looking here, it might be more like east than south.
Yeah, I was thinking more west because I noticed the angle of your star and it was the same as mine when it was in the west, southwest.
No,
But it was more or less south.
yeah, it's not the west at all. The west is on the other side.
Yeah, but would you maybe consider it to be south even?
It's possible. I have to check. I can check it out. I didn't. I'm not too good with, with orientation.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not good at.
Yeah.
Very
I
bad at-
was thinking about that.
If I have to investigate on something, I can become an expert in that subject. But
Yeah.
but if not, I don't care. I don't know much. I'm not doing. I'm not rock out.
Bring up closing yeah.
So the thing is that people have to know that it's not easy. It's like it's tough to to go out and with again a simple type of equipment, a good equipment, but still a simple one, to be able to like pinpoint a star like far away and have it like stabilize on your screen and have a video of this, with the wind and everything around. So the thing is not easy. I went crazy, trying to do that, and I had so many problems, So I bought a small camera, and but it was.
This is why people build observatories, is to protect the scope from wind and other factors of the elements. But plus, you permanently set up a scope somewhere, you can mount it better and get more accurate results. But most observatories actually are not completely closed off to the elements, because you don't want you need the scope to be kind of in thermal equilibrium with the surroundings to prevent some weird effects on the telescope, on the lenses, and on the mirrors. So you're not completely shut off from the environment.
Zoom, nothing. So the camera can give me, at night the location of the star, and I have the phone on the other, eyepiece. But the thing is that the phone, my phone doesn't work. I don't know how to place it. It just goes black all the time when I zoom in.
Yeah.
And now what I have to do is like take the camera, to find the star. And when I find the star, just stay still like this, and with the other hand, like with the phone recording. So it's like whoa. So it's not well. I'm not used to it. Also, I'm not an expert in it. So that was like this. But I understand what we need to do in order to make it easy and quick. Next time we'll do it. It's going to take some money, of course. It's going to take some few $100, but I need like a better tripod, and also that mount piece there, that goes very like. I need this and a good phone. So I'm going to be traveling down south in Elat. That's why I told you it's like southeast, because the direction I was looking at also is the direction you go when you go to Elat, to the south. So I'm facing, but it was early in the night. It was like about 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like this. So maybe that makes a difference, because if it was later at night, I believe it was like going around. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that the time is probably why it was oriented.
Yeah, you can ask any questions you want. It's your screen, it's your chat, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll bring up the picture now and we'll compare.
I think Mikey's just getting a little upset there, but somebody's mentioning somebody doesn't want to on his stream, but
well, the video
check it up on Sleeping Beauty.
The picture shows, those shapes that
on the side. Well, yeah, you want to show the video?
I'm going to show the video because that's most important. The thing is that again, we still have a lot of work to do. It's still not it, but it shows clearly that the shape of the star and the frequency that goes back and forth. It confirms what you showed on your videos. Now, of course, I don't have.
Okay, what frequency means is if you have a wave, and this is a bad wave, frequency is how many times it crosses a certain point each second. And you also usually measure wavelength, which is the distance between the peaks. So it's not what they think it is.
A perfect picture the way you did, the star itself, but you can see the
time. Time.
Yes, of course. Let me share the screen. Let's see what I have to open that baby. Okay. I have to remember which video it is, so I don't.
We could have called this live stream Liquid Gold.
Yeah.
What we've done is just
Yeah, people don't realize that it's very important.
yeah,
But
and with mine, you're just gonna get the stars just like me, and you can practice on different stars, the wandering stars, the planets, if you want to try that with those binoculars, you know. Or it's the Venus, you know. You get Venus the same as me. That would be fantastic in two people.
Are we gonna get there? That's
Oh, sure.
100%. We
Yeah.
can get there. It's just question of time. You know, we are also busy with all kinds of stuff. So wait, I'm gonna show you. It's a very short. You're gonna see it's a few seconds, but the video is like 7 seconds, but most of it is black, so it's gonna be like about 2-3 seconds, and we're gonna go back all the time. So let me.
Loop it a few times if you can.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna loop it. You know what? That's a good idea. How do I loop it? On.
Well, just keep pressing play, I guess.
No. There's a loop thing. I think video, zoom, crop, text, video track. Well, maybe I'm gonna keep on. I think it's on the loop. I think it's on the loop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just share it now. Check it out. Share screen. This is it. Windows. Okay, I think that's what it is. Share. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. You get it?
Yeah, I can see it there. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a black. Okay, now I'm gonna press play, and you're gonna see.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice. That looks nice on there.
Okay, I come back. You see? Oh.
Yeah, keep playing that. Yeah, perfect. Look at that.
So you see that the big, white strip here. You can see the two tails, and you can see the frequency. And this is the star Sirius, of course, the same star.
It looks like it's going at a arc, but you keep moving.
But yeah, I'm keeping and I'm doing it on loop. The thing is that I had very, very bad conditions.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Extremely bad conditions, extremely bad. It was luck. I'm amazed that I was able to get that. But again, you can clearly see that it is the same. And the star disappears. It's not just me moving. It's like it looks like the star goes up, goes down. Like.
This is not a star. Well, this is not a good image of a star. This is a out of focused image of a star. That's the star, as I said. It looks like a little circle. This is badly distorted. Well, they're using binoculars, which means they pass through multiple lenses, and they're out of focus. And there's probably is a coating on the lenses to prevent glare. So it's probably all the factors combined to create that image.
Shuts down. I don't know why. I don't know if you saw that, but it seemed to me that it's because it's still on the screen. This is a video. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, this is a video taken from the video, cropped. But the thing is, again, it's like you see. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
So this is Sirius, seen from the Holy Land of Israel. And it's about, I believe, 6.5 miles away from where you are. That's about what it is, right? So that we are about like,
No, we're like, 6,200 miles or 9,500 kilometers or so. Give or take 200 or 300 miles.
6,200 miles, yeah. So 6,200 miles away. you know, we see the schools the same star. The stars don't change.
Yeah.
But if it was
And for this, you see the same stars, they must be a lot further away than just 30 miles.
important is to
Or what is it, 50 or 60 miles? They think it's only 50 or 60 miles. Sirius is 8.26 light years away. So,
show people that you're not the only one, and that if people call you crazy, or you know, now they don't have to call me crazy. It's gonna
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So that's
I'll just bring up the star because I took a picture of it. Screenshot. So yeah.
so you can see the you can see that that dot there above, and
Yeah.
you can detect like a tail. It's not as clear as in your pictures,
No.
but in the video you can see it much better. It's like it's fast, but you can see it much better. So you know, it has nothing to do with a big red spot of light like NASA shows us.
And then of course that's through that video. You haven't used your phone yet, have you?
DDD.
Well, no, this is not through the video. This is through the phone.
Okay. So
This is through
Yeah.
the phone at 8 point something. You
yeah.
know.
See, and then
time.
when you get the video clear like me, now you can zoom.
Okay,
in
thank you,
and
Lindsay.
take a shot of it, and you're just gonna blow
I'm
up
just doing
the
this
screen.
because of Craig's taking a nap.
I think I had it. I had if I had the right equipment, the right
Yeah.
understanding of what I was doing. So I would have done it. I would have had the same pictures as you did, because the binos that I use are more powerful than yours. Like it's clearer. It's
Mhm.
like it's like
Oh, sure.
it's I think it's 110 by 40, and you're using like 20 by 100 something like this.
20 by 80, yeah. And I've got 25.
20 by 80.
I've got 25 by 100 for the 280.
So the thing is that that small difference is making a big difference in the skies. I checked that out also. That those few those small numbers there, like add up when you look at like hundreds of miles. I don't know, thousands of miles. I don't know what the stars are located exactly, but
Well, they're only about 25 miles away. They're not too
yeah,
far.
it's probably that's it. That's all I just want to say that. But the thing is that that
Did I say 8.26 light years away? I hope I said it. For some reason, I've got the number 3 stuck in my head, but no, it's 8.26 light years away.
that's what's important. To
Well,
see
if
that.
they were 100 miles away, we wouldn't be able to record them. That's nonsense.
Hmm.
Well, the thing is, they get the inverse square law messed up. They think that, okay, the inverse square law of light is like when you're twice as far away, you see the quarter as amount of light. When you're 8 times away, you see 1/64th of the amount of light. But you still see some light. So no matter how far away, there's still some light coming in. So you could be light years away. The thing with about galaxies and stuff, the reason why you can see them when they're light years away is because there's so much light. There's about 1 trillion stars emitting light. So there's a lot of light. So there's still a lot of light left over when it comes to Earth. It's just you need a telescope to focus it.
Makes sense. Somehow it makes sense. Just like the sun, when you see the suns in the clouds and you see the light of the sun, when coming out of the clouds like this, you have to be total, retard to believe that the sun is like some millions of miles away.
I'm just going to bring that down for a
light.
second. There's a guy that wanted to see the binoculars. I'll just close that for a
Oh,
second.
I have them here. I can show them to you. Okay?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to show them mine too. So these are the 20 by 80s that I use, and Sam's got bigger ones. These ones are higher quality. Look at those things, they're huge. I would go back with that.
It's about 15 pounds.
Yeah. Mine are only 7.5.
Just
You understand?
Oh.
So those
Oh
are
yeah,
the,
you can show me that clip again. You see where the screwdriver goes? Right there?
yeah.
Yeah. You see that? Right there.
Yeah.
These are basically 2 small telescopes, and they're so heavy that they have to put them on a tripod to keep them steady. So they're just comparing where they mount. I think I've seen this stream.
Yes, exactly. then screw is always like, loosen up.
Yeah, well, that's why you use a screwdriver. You can tighten it up.
I think I may even covered this stream before, but we'll let him go.
Yeah, I need to weld it.
Well, no, then, well, because you'll never get it off.
Yeah, well, you can always like, weld it. You can always like,
Well, just use a screwdriver. It works fine.
Yeah, all right. I'll try that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because it's like it's
Then what if
annoying,
it doesn't work within the other thing? Then you won't be able to. It's just too much work. Just use a screwdriver. It tightens up perfectly fine. It locks in place. Mine's nice and tight. See?
I didn't tell you. just for fun. At one point, I was like, I caught on the small camera. I caught the star, and I was just like looking with the phone, to be able to catch to record it. And then suddenly, in the middle of the night, this dark night, there was like a cat fight, like next to me, like two big cats just like, started fighting. I was like, what the hell? It was like, they made me lose everything, but that's so fun. But anyways, thank God we were able to, to do that, because, it's been a long time already that I should have done it. And I've been, kind of busy, kind of lazy too at it, and it was about time that we did that. So it was worth it. Now we're gonna work on the quality. We're gonna try to.
Yeah.
And I believe, you know what I believe, Mikey? I think that with these vinyls and the right phone, the right,
Or in the right conditions too.
Right. The conditions were perfect here. It's clear sky, it's cold, but no clouds, no nothing.
But again, like before 100 times, just because it's clear with your own two eyes doesn't mean it's clear to record the stars.
So the thing is that, you say that there's a lot of humidity, 77% something you told me last time. But actually it doesn't seem to, to bother me. Maybe it's possible that because of this, we cannot get a clear shot of the star. It's possible also. I don't know. I don't understand all this yet. I'm still a novice.
And you should find out what elevation you're at too.
Oh, that's very simple. It's 800 meters.
Oh, okay. So you're just about 60, 70 above me then. Okay, so that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit above Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I can see that I have a view. I can see like 60 miles, 70 miles away. The Jordan. I can see the Jordan Valley, but not in details. But you can see the mountains, that surround it. So,
Sounds like a nice spot for observing. Wow, the place in the world can be a little rough, but sounds like a great place for observing up high and above most of the probably light pollution or nearby, but and probably a little drier air, but.
So again, this doesn't prove much if it is that the behavior of few stars has been confirmed here, in Israel, because we have the same behavior, we have the same shape, and we have the same. We can have the same conclusions, meaning that the stars, of course, are not what NASA is showing us, and what also space agencies are showing us. And maybe we should bring that up. Now the thing is that I have some connections, a little bit in various countries, and I can, take up the phone and try to ask people if they would be willing to shoot those stars. I have people in Norway, in India, in Argentina, in France, UK, in Italy, in many places, in Philippines. So
Okay, here's a comparison between the two. They don't look really much that. Sam's looks like it's in a lower power telescope or binoculars. I can't remember what the numbers they pumped out, but Mikey's does look more sharp. But these rings are probably due from reflections of the, I guess, reflections of within the lenses themselves. But yeah, they're just very badly taken pictures, both of them. And I know I'm one to. No, I'm not an expert. There's people who take a lot better images than me.
So we could organize something eventually, to have like more and more of those pictures. Maybe, like I told you, maybe give some money, like as a prize to whoever takes the best picture of Sirius. $1,000 or something. It's possible to organize something like that, in time. Maybe it's still early at that point, but the point is that we have to show that those pictures are going to start popping up all over the world. And this is our point. It's very important. This is no joke. It's extremely important because it's also going to prove that again NASA is lying. It's taking us for fools with these fake pictures. And you know that there is no pictures of Sirius.
No.
From NASA, there's nothing. It's like one or two in the whole internet. And no video of stars. It was only pictures. No videos.
Exactly.
It's easier to fake, a picture than the video. But the thing is that why not? Why not film a video? You can see that there is an activity around the star.
Yeah.
So why not film that activity? There is an electrical phenomenon. There is something.
Most of the activity is probably just air moving between the in the atmosphere between the binoculars and the star. Okay, the star is way out in the atmosphere, but the light can be bent and twisted inside the atmosphere a little bit. That's what causes twinkling. So that's probably what's causing the activity. There's no I hate to say no electrical phenomenon because the stars are plasma and there's probably a little bit of electrical phenomenon inside the stars, but nothing that's causing the distorted images.
I believe it's electrical. I don't know. That's the impression I have. But it's worth to look at it in the film and not just the picture.
Sure.
So here again, you can see clearly that there's a structure. It's whoever says that's a chromatic aberration is totally totally out of the reality because it's very easy to check that out. So people saying that either they don't want you to succeed in what you're doing, or they're trying to discredit you. So for me, it's a red flag. You can think it's a chromatic aberration, there's no problem. But then you have to do your homework, you have to check it out. If you don't check it out, then you stay with your beliefs. So you're actually like a global who doesn't do his research, just sticks with his beliefs, what makes him feel comfortable.
And then we could also talk about the P1000 or the P900.
Okay. I don't know if you're seeing this, but here's one thing I should be reading. It's a paper on protoplanetary disks and maybe do a short video about it. So we do our research. Plus, I'm gonna let them talk for a second while I look to see if I can find a photo of something. Oh. When you think of the answer, YouTube, my own channel, here's one of the textbooks that you have to. So this is a thick book. This is a multi-year textbook. So you see all the subjects that you have to cover. This is like multi-course textbook. So, and this is an old version. So it has some errors in it. But you have to take the celestial sphere, celestial mechanics. Well, you end up taking like an entire course on celestial mechanics. Spectrum, you take modern physics, which kind of covers spectrum, depending on the course you're taking, depending on the university you're at. Okay. And you take special relativity, and the nature of stars and telescopes and stellar atmospheres, and the interiors of the sun and galaxies, and you take all these things eventually. I did take some of the courses, but it's not just looking at videos to do your research.
Well, they will never be able to record this stuff. See, when it's not clear like this, or fuzzy, they're just recording this when it's not clear, and creating the watery effect that everybody believes in. It doesn't happen.
The problem is there is another bunch of videos. Oh, who to look up? I can't think of who to look up, but there are a bunch of videos that look like they're in water, or they got a circle in the middle and they got kind of a wavy pattern to them, and that's the ones they're talking about. But the thing is outside of the flat earth communities and some of the pseudoscience communities, nobody thinks those are real images of stars.
I'm not an expert in, but I made 3 videos on the telescopes conspiracy.
Yeah.
Showing that actually the telescopes are built in such a way that it just amplifies the light, so you can never see the shape of the source of the light, because all you're going to see is like more and more light. So that's how I explain it, on video, that it's like if you're zooming onto a floodlight or street light, from far away, first you're going to see like a spot of light, no problem. But then when you zoom in, you're going to realize that there is a structure around that light, and you're going to see the projector or the floodlight. You're going to see what it is. So it's the same thing with the stars. They don't want us to know what it is, so they just send us like big spots of lights there, and they just stick to it, because this is very important. This is extremely important, and people maybe don't realize it. They're gonna try to attack you, personally, in order to discredit you. But again, your pictures cannot be discredited.
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say about you. They can say, okay, you're crying on the show, you acting crazy, or you just whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact is that the stars, remain genuine, and your pictures are amazing, and your work is very important. That nothing can change that.
Yeah.
So now we just have to, keep on working that way. But I'm going to show you, a few videos that I had. I made a combination of all the times I see the stars. So you cannot see, it doesn't take too long. Let me just check it.
You want to check it out now?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at it. Wait a second. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna share the screen. Wait a second. Okay. Nice stars. 161718. Okay, so we're gonna show that first video there. Okay, see what we have here. It's a 16-second video. Again, share screen. I hate this computer screen. Okay, share screen. Here we are. Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna play it. I'm playing it. Okay, you see? I'm gonna come back. Up.
Yeah, so you keep shaking, man. You can see it there, just that split second.
Split second. Very, very.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna try to pause whenever.
But next time you go out, use those dials, man. You gotta use the dials.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this one, at least seen this one before. I don't know if I commented on it before, but
so there is nothing much interesting, that shape here, because I'm moving. Has nothing to do with the raw shape.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you now. That video is not that good. I'm gonna show you another one that is a little better. Short video too. 1.6, 1.25. Okay, 1.6, 1.8. Here we go. 1.7. Okay, wait a second. Sharing.
The angle, okay. Okay, the angled eyepiece in a telescope is just to, so turn it around so you can see it better. So you're not at a weird angle. That's the only reason they have the weird. No, that's the only reason they have the weird angled piece. So you can actually look through telescopes straight through too, but it's just a more convenient way of viewing it. Plus, also they also probably usually have a CCD straight through, which is a charge coupled device, which is basically the same technology that's in the cell phone, but it's more aligned.
All right. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, this is like a light from the side. But it's very tough, man. It's very hot. Okay. Let me see the video, see where the interesting parts are. Yeah. So you see. Wait a second.
I think Sleeping Beauty's rising.
It's so fast. It's like, you know. You see, this is what it is. Here, and it's like I'm moving so much that you cannot. But here you can detect the beginning of the shape here.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit. Just you have this that shape here, but it's very low quality.
It's 8 a.m. here. I think they say it's about 1 o'clock or noon there. It's noon where Craig is. So.
This is actually interesting. Yeah. So you see, you need a lot of crappy video to extract something good out of.
Yeah.
So then we have like screenshots I can also share. If you want to, wait a second. Here I am. Okay. Okay. So this is those are the interesting screenshots. Okay.
Telescopes and binoculars work the same way. Seeing lighting. Oh, Mikey's even getting bored.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna share that. Here we go. Sorry, extending the time.
No rush, no rush.
Entire screen. One tab. Windows. So what do I hit now? Here it is. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you can detect, that shape there.
Yeah, the middle part.
In the middle part, and on the video you can see that it goes way like this, tack. It's like very fast. So nothing to do with the official version of Sirius.
Yeah.
That's the point. Here I get another one to show you. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the same style. Here it is. Wait a second. I just share it yet. Boy, do I hate these computers. Okay.
Well, you gotta kind of use computers nowadays, no matter if you like them or not.
Oh, here it is. Okay, see, it's the same style. Yeah, you're probably right. The humidity might be able to to blur that, you know,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
as possible. Yeah. So again, you have that, that dot there.
Yep.
You have that thing, and you have that, that shape.
Okay.
Stick together.
Do they do anything
so,
but?
okay, that's the first step. The first.
Yeah, that is.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
Okay, we're gonna just like probably gonna might have to ask some Globers if they'd be able to put some money into it. What do you think? I think just to make sure that time on Earth they're excellent so that you can take great pictures on the sea. Yeah,
This is their version of Venus.
So it does not amplify really the light the way it does when you look at a star in the dark, like far away. So because
In most telescopes, you either see a white dot or something like the moon in phases, because Venus is on the inside of Earth's orbit, so we can look at it when it's about 90 degrees away. It looks like a half phase, and when it looks a lot close, well, when it's at a 45-degree angle, it looks like a waning or waxing phase, depending on which side of the orbit it's on. And when it's on the opposite side of the sun, it looks like a full Venus. It's like the moon. So it never looks like this. And we've actually landed a probe on Venus, despite it being so hot.
there, when you look at a star, you have
Veneer 9.
to see but light. You understand? And you don't know how the stars look like. So let's say even if I don't focus correctly with my telescope, to look at a house that's far away and it comes out blurred. Well, I know it's a house because I know what a house looks like.
Yeah,
But the stars, we don't know what it looks like, so people just believe, oh, okay, it's just like a round, spot of light. This is what it is. And the thing is that it is not. And it makes sense that it is not.
Illogical observations, good to see you there.
Illogical observation. That's a good thing.
Okay, Mikey Smith. Okay, we'll let him try and explain this.
Yeah, someone that says that, if I can adjust the brightness. Look, there are so many things that I could do and I should do, but the thing is that I'm not too good at it. I'm not an expert in that. But I'm getting like pointed. I'm getting like interested in like improving myself into this, because it is nice. You go out at night, you shoot the stars. Eventually you can bring a beer or two over there, and it's cool. It's nice. So it's a good feeling. At night everything is quiet, it's chill. So it's cute. And of course, if you succeed into bringing good pictures, so that's the price. It's like going fishing. I don't know if you guys know about fishing.
Yeah.
I used to go fishing also, and that's great. You fish at night. I was fishing on the seashore. Nice. It's a good feeling.
Okay, we're going to take a look at this picture. This is what they think the firmament looks like. But to me, what I see is a bunch of stars here with blurry after images, and that's basically all. And it also looks like there's a lot of internal reflection with the lenses that can happen, because light can bounce off the surface of the lenses and kind of create a kind of like a ghostly image to it. So that's all this looks like to me. They think it looks like the surface of the firmament or the dome, but it doesn't look like it to me. It just looks like a lot of internal reflections and just out of focus. So we'll let him talk for a bit.
At night everything is quiet, it's chill. So it's cute. And of course, if you succeed into like bringing like good pictures. So that's the price. It's like going fishing. I don't know if you guys.
I think he had it
I
preset.
used to go fishing also, and that's great. Fish at night. On the I was fishing on the seashore. So and it's great. It's a good feeling. So again, of course.
Plus, these images that see the stars kind of stretched out, those kind of give me the idea something's moving because they're spread out like that. So that's just an indication of the Earth movement. So they're kind of proving themselves wrong with this picture. And the line in the firmament, that's probably either an asteroid or a satellite, or I don't think it'd be a plane, but it could be either. It could be a few things, but unless you know exactly what was going on at that time.
I have to understand, how I can take good pictures quickly. But because Mikey did it the hard way, that guy went out like hundreds of times in the cold, and he tried everything, and he had to shoot like so many pictures to get something good, but he succeeded in taking the best pictures so far without the stars. So the thing is that he learned that the hard way, and will try to learn it, the easy way by using already his knowledge of what he's done and adding up, my logic and my money to it, so see something comes out of it. Normally it's gonna come out good. If I could do that after like twice coming out outside like a half an hour each time, I think if I put
This is Mikey's car.
more effort into it,
I think he got a new car, but
better results.
okay.
So that's it.
I think it's more the same. I'm going to see if Mikey left the video about talking about his car. Okay, this is another short video.
I have trouble saying that word. Anyways, we're gonna look at my. Alright, guys, we're gonna look at the CapCut, my Playity.
CapCut is a software program usually made for doing shorts. I've used it in the past. I've moved on to DaVinci Resolve, but it's used for like TikTok videos and stuff. It's not really a analysis tool, but he actually does. He gets the wrong results, but he does kind of like the right procedure. Looking at it.
I have trouble saying that word. Anyways,
Pallades.
we're gonna look at my.
Or Subaru, which is his car type.
For the second duration video here, and I'm gonna show you how I can easily disprove shooting stars. You can see as I get closer to the screen, the camera from the other phone is picking up these indents, potholes, craters, whatever you want to call them, and you can see them through the binoculars. You can record them.
Optical illusions.
We're going to go back 2 frames, and you're going to see one of these holes appear here and go off, or appear and disappear. It's going to be somewhere around in here, and I will show you that. And when it appears, 2 frames later, it shoots that out, whatever that is. Now let's go back. Let's see if I can. There, that one right there. It will appear about right there. I'll go back and forth a couple of frames. There it appears. Goes back a frame. It disappears. It appears 2 frames later. shoots the shooting, whatever that is, electrical discharge. Go back 2 frames, it disappears. The frame, go ahead, it appears, and shooting star, or shooting electrical discharge. There it is right there in the middle. So you can see it right there. That dot right there. And I'll go back 1 frame and it will disappear. It appears and shooting electrical charge.
Okay, what's happening is when a meteor goes through the atmosphere, it pushes a little bit of air ahead of itself, and it heats up the air in front of that. And that's what he sees when he says it's poking through, is that it's starting to create that bow shock, and going through the atmosphere. And then when you see the streak, that's just a bunch of that's just the gas being pushed back, warm gas being pushed back, and some of it's just persistence of vision. So it's not electrical discharge, it's just a heated up gas in front and around the meteor.
And you can see those all over the place, those indents, craters, I don't know what they are, but it appears, 2 frames later, shoots it across. Shooting stars do not shoot across the sky, they shoot out of the firmament.
Well, then how do we get the meteors on Earth? And we've actually sent probes to space and collected samples from meteors such as Bennu, and I don't know if we got samples from 67P, but we got a bunch. We got samples from a bunch of asteroids, and I've sent them back. Okay, not a bunch of asteroids, maybe 1 or 2.
100% proven. This is easy to do. You just got to do the work and find it. I always go through my videos detail by detail. See, it disappears. It appears. And 2 frames later, whatever the hell that is, shoots out of the firmament.
Okay, we're gonna liven it up a little here from Conspiracy Music Studios. I know I'm not the most exciting presenter, and I know it's extremely early for a lot of people, so I don't know when this is going to be. I thought it was going to be today, maybe today or next weekend. Okay, AI didn't do anything for Dan. Oops. Is that supposed to be what cast?
Spiral logic melts, reality files for mental health. If math's a crime, we've cracked the case. This room's a statistical crime scene space. Welcome to the Humbly Awards, where numbers cry.
Mikey.
If your spreadsheet's screaming, please stop now. Congratulations, you're nominated.
Max.
Just asking questions like it's 2014 uncold. Evidence trimmed, the rest ignored. A buffet plate with facts on the floor. Denial so strong it bends the light. Shouted with absolute
Maybe I should. No.
fire. Oh, what a sight. Nothing brings a crowd together like a public fight. Underachievers aiming low. So much talk, so little.
Just trying to give Conspiracy Music Studios some hours, some time.
Was that all? Welcome to the Humbly Awards. Applaud the spin, the coat, the lore. For every claim that aged like milk. For every boast built out of silk. No shame, no proof, no sense of scale. Just vibes, confidence, and a trail of fails. So dim the lights, let reason sleep. The Humbly Awards begin. And logic weeps.
Okay, that was done with AI. AI can be a useful tool, especially people trying to make a video like that on their own, or they don't have musical skills or artistic skills. It shouldn't be it shouldn't take do all the work, but. So we'll take another look at pretty sure Mikey mentioned something about it. Him getting a new car, or the scenario about how he got this new car, but okay. I don't have. Oh, Mikey's getting into a fight with somebody else named Jim Anus. But is that glare or are those moons? But hopefully Craig will be getting up soon. Yeah. I think I'll stop my stream now. And hopefully Craig will be up soon. And let's see, where do I go to end stream?